Hello, Napkin here. So, people have been asking me, well, not me specifically, but there have been questions as to how Holy Rings or Soul Rings actually work. So, that's what we're going to be talking about today. As you can see, this is a field boss that spawned with a level 6 Holy Ring. Now, in order to get said Holy Ring, you will need to kill this specific boss. Hold on, let me set that up. So you need to kill this boss that has a holy ring. We're gonna speed the video up in a bit. Right, so we've killed the boss and it dropped a holy ring and we were able to obtain it. Now that was a level 6 holy ring field boss since that spawned, which is pretty good. And you should be able to get that or see that under this tab here. So it was somewhere there. Okay. Now, how do you get AXP from Holy Power or for Holy Power? So if you're RB3, let's go there. If you are RB3, then killing mobs here will actually provide you with Holy XP. So you can see there's two types of EXP. So one's Holy Power and one is standard EXP. So you can only get that from RB3 and above maps. So you won't be able to get that from mobs here. Let's let's show that as an example. Once I find the spot for it, there we go. So these guys, they do not provide you with Holy EXP. There's only one type of EXP that you actually get. So let's target one mob. Wow. Just let's wait for them to respawn. Just one mob, and it only gives you one type of EXP. So if we go back to planes, we kill one mob, it gives you two type of EXP. So the first EXP is the normal one, and the second one is EXP for your holy ring or your holy power. Once it fills up to a certain point, so once you actually max it out, you should be able to upgrade that. Now, aside from upgrading, you also need to unlock the slots for holy rings. So, unlocking actually has two ways. The first would be regular or the standard way of unlocking it, which is really low chance. It's close to abysmal. The second way is unlocking it using diamonds. Unlocking it through diamonds is guaranteed. I haven't failed in unlocking any slots from slots 1 to 9. I haven't had an issue in unlocking it, so diamonds is the way to go for unlocking it. So diamonds you can use bound or unbound, no problem. It's still gonna unlock. Another thing that you need to note for holy rings is that you can actually combine or fuse holy rings, but you will need to have the same type and the same level. So if you have three attack types at level 1, then you will be able to combine it or fuse it into attack type level 2. Now, another thing that we need to talk about is the effects of each holy ring and what does stacking provide. So let's unequip all our holy rings. So we're gonna unequip them. So as you can see, we have no effect active whatsoever. Now, these effects do not trigger. They do not trigger when you attack mobs or field bosses or whatever. If it's PvE, it doesn't trigger. They only trigger during PvP or if you're attacking another player. Now, it's stated here that if you equip different holy rings or different types of holy rings, then you will activate their effects. The attack type, there we go. So burning effect, blah blah blah. And let's equip a defense type. Defense type is a shield and an explosion. The next type is debuff. So debuff is a buff that increases your own damage and reduces the enemies. Another one is recovery, which is a heal. So it's dependent on your max HP. And another type is the control, which is this. So it reduces the hit rate of your target for 2 seconds. So that's control, recovery, debuff, defense, and attack. Now, let's unequip them once more. And let's observe the attack holy ring. So on the second line here, it says multiple rings of the same type increases their skill power. So it is 17.9% for one holy ring. This is level 8. Once we equip a second one, once more, there we go. It's now up to 35.8. Now you can actually equip different levels and it will also increase the skill effect. So it's 49. Now it's at 60. Now it's at 72. Now it's at 82. Now it's at 91. Now it's 98. And it's 106. So that's how the skill effects stack for a single type of holy ring that you're going to be equipping. Now, as you have observed, the slots actually have a bonus of 13%, 8%, 8.9%. You're not going to be able to see it here. It's not going to reflect there. It's directly going to be applied to your overall stat. So right now, I have 85k or 85,634 attack. And let's see, this is a 4. So 111 minimum and 185 max. So if we gear that, it's now up to 892. So let's remove this once more. Let us get our calculator. So we're at 85,634. And the level 3 provides us 185 maximum because it only counts the max. So 185. So if we add 185 to that, it's 819. Well, hold up. the math is not mathing, that's where this bonus actually comes into play, which is 8%. So keep that in mind, that's 8%. So what's 8% of that? It gets added, or it's the ring's stat is enhanced by 8%. Now, one thing that you need to note is that it's not just the 85 or the 8% that's calculated. Other bonuses are actually calculated there as well, since it's a percentage. So that's how these slots are actually taking effect on your direct attack power. Another thing that we need to talk about is the defense that it actually gives. It's a whole lot. There's bigger defense that's actually provided. And again, that's affected by multiple multipliers. I don't want to go into the exact number, the exact calculations, but they are multiplicative. So, not rather, they're actually additives. So they add up. Okay, so hopefully that, you know, helped you out in how you might want to go about your holy ring situation and all that stuff. Before I forget, if you're actually attacking an enemy, or not an enemy, but a boss that has a holy ring, they will hit harder, they will die longer, as they will have stats buffed as well, depending on the level of the holy ring that's attached to them. Okay, I think that's about it for holy ring. So we've talked about fusing, uh, effects, the stacking, uh, EXP on the holy ring, unlocking the slots, and all that good stuff. All right, well, again, I hope that has been helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.